there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Please remember that as I read the cards, I will utilize the genders that are printed on them for ease and flow of storytelling. I mean, no disrespect to your sense of identity. Please do what you need to with the genders to make the story work for you. Let us tap right in, see what Spirit has for us this evening. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. In the central energy, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. A new cycle. A new opportunity. A new abundant opportunity. Challenged by Knight of Wands. Somebody wants to do whatever it takes to bring their goals to life. So they're wanting to come in charming, unpredictable, and sexy. I guess this is the place. All right there, buddy. In the subconscious, we've got the Five of Swords. So there is competition, conflict. In the recent past, we've got Six of Swords. Six of Swords in the upright. So moving on, could have released somebody or something. Relationship ending. Intentions and expectations. We've got the Hermit in the upright. Shining a light. Soul searching. Independence. In the near future, Tower. Tower. Upheaval. Chaos. The lens that's being looked through. Is the Two of Wands in the reversed. Somebody has this Tower, somebody has a fear of the unknown, a fear of change, a lack of planning. In the environment, the Knight of Swords in the reversed. unpredictable, disregard for consequences, impulsive. Hopes and fears. Ten of Swords, painful endings, collapse. A betrayal. And the outcome? Toxicity. On the bottom of the deck, long-term rewards and death. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Disagreements. Somebody's complaining that you're not paying enough attention to the way they feel as they compete with you for what is yours. Commitment. They're challenged by a commitment you have. They're challenged by a commitment. They're challenged by this commitment. They got a Five of Swords in the subconscious. Conflict, upheaval, winning at all costs, theft, dishonesty, running, wanting to have a conversation. There's a Six of Swords here in the recent past, releasing baggage, leaving it behind, moving on to calmer waters. There's no gossip. You're not afraid of what people think. You don't care what people think about it. You're moving on. That's what this card says. I'm afraid of what people will think, but it's in the reverse. So you're leaving, you're moving on, you're releasing the baggage. You don't care what anybody thinks about it. The Hermit's here, shining the light, soul searching, seeking wisdom and truth, contemplating. There could be some confusion. There's a need to get clarity, shine a light on things. There's a Tower here, a release, sudden insight. Maybe there has been a sudden insight. Forgiveness. Somebody's in a tower. They want forgiveness. Two of Wands reversed. Fear of the unknown, fear of change, lack of planning. Reflection. Could be copycat. Doppelganger. Restless, unfocused, and burnt out. Behaving unpredictably. With a disregard for consequences. The relationship can't be mended. They don't want to fix the connection. They have a disregard for consequences. They're being unpredictable because they're in a Ten of Swords, in a tower. They're in a painful ending. Time. There's no more time. When this card comes out in the upright, it's too late to take any action. When it comes out in the reverse, there's just no more time. It's done. And the outcome is this devil with the codependent toxicity. And I got to pull out these other two cards that go with that because it helps tell the story. With the Three of Pentacles, there was a team of people who were codependent and toxic working together, and they are getting the death. There's an ending here. Okay, so I have to take all three of those cards because that is what is going on here. And with these cards, their values were all about money. And now they don't know what to do. On the bottom of the deck, we got daydreaming about being with you. This was an unexpected outcome. Miss Fancy says this is an unexpected outcome. They were holding back secrets, chasing. It's just a big, they sabotage themselves. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. The collective's moving on to calmer waters, and they don't care what anybody thinks about it. They're walking away, and it's a freaking tower. I gotta do this again because I don't know which way that came out. There, that's better. Okay. Poverty. So there's an Ace of Pentacles here. There's a disagreement. Somebody doesn't agree with that. They're in poverty. They're like, you shouldn't be having this Ace of Pentacles. I'm in poverty. Why don't you understand how I feel? So somebody's upset because you're getting your Ace of Pentacles and they're getting poverty. They're challenged by your commitment. They want to be part of your future. This Knight of Wands. Charming, unpredictable. They're challenged because they want a commitment with you. But they're about conflict. They're dishonest. You're a great fortune. They want to have a commitment with you, but they are dishonest. They're all about theft. They want to steal your great fortune. That's why they want the commitment. They don't. That's why they want to come in and have passionate relations with you, is because they want your great fortune. They want to tap in and drain your great fortune and then steal it. They don't get the courtship. They're dishonest. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're leaving this relationship behind. You don't care what anybody thinks about it. They're a false person. You don't care. You're leaving it. You're going to go do some soul searching. You're unclear about this and you're going to go straighten it out. Or maybe you're leaving. Maybe you leaving leaves this false person confused. This false person is confused about you deciding to go do some soul searching. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth. They're in a tower. They want forgiveness. They could have been a lover at some point. They want to be a lover, or maybe you have a lover, or maybe you're getting a lover. They want forgiveness. They're in a tower. We got the lovers here. So the lovers are here. Okay, and we've got somebody who is a reflection, somebody who's in the shadows. They have a fear of the unknown, a fear of change. They didn't plan. Oops. They have a lack of planning. A mature man, message of concern. Knight of Swords reversed, disregard for consequences, burnt out. The relationship, they don't want to fix the relationship. Somebody doesn't want to fix the relationship. They're not able to think about somebody. Their thoughts, they're not like their thoughts. Maybe they're having dark thoughts. They could be having negative thoughts. They don't want to fix the connection. They're feeling burnt out and restless. They have no direction. They're unpredictable and have disregard for consequences because they're in a Ten of Swords with a painful ending. They're in a tower and you could have another lover and they're like in crisis mode. There's no more time to change anything. It's like, this is it. This is it. There's expectation. There's no more time. They're expecting these 10 swords to land in the back. This devilish, codependent, toxic energy was working with a team of people, and there's death here, endings. Their values were all about money, and now they don't know what to do about a marriage. There's a marriage here with a main male on the distant horizons. And they're in bad health. They're in bad health over it on this pathway. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. trust. You have an Ace of Pentacles. You trust in your intuition. You're intimately connected with spirit. You can manifest. You don't have to do tricks. You're connected to the divine. They're challenged because they want a commitment with you, but it's only so that they can steal your great fortune. You're challenged by this person. They're in poverty and they're rushing in. They're being unpredictable. They have a disregard for consequences. They're not done fighting with you yet. They're not done fighting with you. They still want to F you. You know, they still want to have sex with you. They still want to plug in, but they still want to fight with you because that's their way of relationship. They're dishonest. They're running. They want to have a conversation. They're not getting the courtship. They're guilty. They're challenged because you know what they've been doing. Gratitude. They're dishonest. So let's see here. They want to talk. They want to have a conversation. Or maybe they're dishonest. They want to run away from this. They weren't able to get a courtship with you in order to steal your great fortune. But there is somebody here who wants to have a conversation with you. You live a grateful life. You are grateful for this Ace of Pentacles that you've manifested. You trust your inner voice. And you're connected. You could be telepathically connected to somebody. You could be energetically connected to somebody that is aware that you are thankful for your life and its ups and downs and its positives and negatives and its blessings and its challenges. But this relationship is ending. You don't care what anybody thinks about it. Surrender. I can release my need to control, and it's in the reverse. You didn't surrender. You didn't surrender to this false person. They're confused. What do you mean you don't surrender? What do you mean you don't surrender your sudden wealth? What do you mean you don't surrender your great fortune? What do you mean? They're in fear. They have to accept the things they cannot change. They're confused. They're in a tower. They want forgiveness. There are lovers here. It came out again. Forgiveness, tower, death. And then we have lovers here. So I don't know what that means. But marriage is up there too. So it's like lovers is here. So it's like you're moving on. You're leaving all of this behind. You don't care what anybody thinks. In the near future, you're with your lover, and then in the outcome, there's a marriage here. They didn't plan well. They're in the shadows. This mature man got a message of concern. They'll be poking at your old wounds, trying to reopen them or trigger them somehow. So be prepared for that uncomfortableness. It's been happening, and it's going to continue to happen. I don't know for how long, but this isn't, I mean, somebody said it was the death throes, and I guess it is, because we got the death in the near future, and then in the outcome we've got death. Honest. So this reflection, this mature man who's in the shadows, what we have here, we got the lovers who are honest. They're here. But this isn't their story. What their story is, the story about the collective, which is leaving all this drama behind. It's really there's not much out here. You got leaving baggage behind, you got lovers, you got honesty, and you got marriage. The rest of it is all about these guys. Time. There's no more time. There's not even any time. It's not even that you're out of time to take any action. It's like there's just no more time. Like time is done. Somebody's in the environment with a disregard for consequences. They don't want to fix the connection. They're having some dark thoughts. They're having dark, negative thoughts. And they have no empathy. They're in a very dangerous state of mind right now. They don't care because their whole world is falling apart. Their life is ending. They're surrounded by death and shadows. So they're in a dangerous position, and they're full of fear. So they're in a very dangerous position right now. Situation, meaning they are very dangerous right now. This is a painful ending. Everything's collapsing. There's no more time. They have expectations. They have expectations. Doubt. There is no doubt. They're expecting this painful ending, and they have no doubt it's coming. And they are in a very unstable mental framework right now. This collective, this group of people, this group of codependent, toxic people this team who were working to gain long-term rewards and instead got the death card, the end of a cycle. Their values were all about money. They don't know what to do. There's a marriage here. An abundant, limitless, a marriage with between abundant, limitless beings who are powerful manifestors, who are balanced, who are love, who are courage. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. This is like, yeah. Family. Ace of Pentacles, trust, family. You're leaving behind this person who is in disagreement with this. They didn't get a commitment with you. They're guilty of wanting to siphon your great fortune out of you. They're dishonest. They're running away. They want to have a conversation. Or somebody, your family, somebody in your family wants to have a conversation with you. Thankful for life and the opportunities that it presents. But these people, this person, or people who are in poverty, wishing you understood how they feel. They didn't get the courtship. They wanted to bring conflict and theft and abuse to you. They were wanting to get a commitment, but they have to live and learn. They want to run. You're moving on. You're letting them go. You're like releasing the baggage. Bye-bye. Transitioning, moving on. You don't care what anybody thinks about it. You are not surrendering to this false person or this group of false people. You're not surrendering. Their goal was to cause disturbances for you. Or maybe you reached your goal of leaving it behind. You don't care what anybody thinks. And this false person is now mentally disturbed. Maybe whatever they tried to put on you bounced back. Maybe they reached their goal. They actually accomplished what they sought out to accomplish, but it reversed and landed on them. Not because you did anything, but just because the Most High is here, fed up with it all. So you're introspecting, you're soul searching, you're looking at everything. You've got your sudden wealth. Yeah, these people, they have to accept what they can't change. They're in fear. They've been stopped. They've been stopped. They want forgiveness. They're in a tower. There's death. You got these lovers here. There's death. This is a complete ending. Conflict. Yeah, fight. There's a tower. There's lots of fighting going on, and there's death. Wow. Some community is really not doing well. And they're thinking about this person who left. I say he is thinking about her because that's what it says on the picture. But please do whatever you need to do with that. So, wow, there's some, and he doesn't care. He doesn't want to fix the connection. He has no empathy. He's got nothing but bad stuff on his mind. He has no regard for consequences. If he is going to be suffering this, he feels it. Whatever. He's exploding. He's not right in the head. If he can't have it, he doesn't want you to have it either. They ran out of time. They ran out of time. Time is in the reverse. There's no time. These lovers are honest. Everything is seen for what it is. These ones have no empathy for anybody. They don't care about Anybody. They don't care who they hurt, and they want to hurt somebody because they're hurting. They're hurting. They're fresh out of ideas. They don't have any ideas. They don't know what to do except be in a conflict. Be in conflict. That's all they. That's all they can do. They're in a tower. They're in chaos. They've got 10 swords in their back. This is a painful ending. Everything's collapsing. They're surrounded by betrayal and failure. There's no doubt about this. They're expecting it. There's no doubt about it. It's a fated event. A team of people working with destructive behaviors, trying to gain materialistic stuff. There could be addictions, codependent, toxicity, and there's death. End of a cycle. Values were all about money. They don't know what to do. With this marriage is coming together. Profession. Omniscience, expertise is on scene. Limitless beings. Wedding. Okay, so the wedding is happening. So you've got this male and female, the lovers, who are honest. They're here together. They're omniscient, limitless beings who can manifest whatever they desire in the physical reality. They're coming together. This could be a single pair or 144,000. I don't know. What, take it as it resonates. Omniscience. And we've got confinement on the bottom of the deck. For those who tried to separate the sweethearts. They're going through withdrawals, they're sick, and there's another death card. You're looking at the reset. These marriages are happening. People are coming into their new family trees. And those third world enemies who took bribes and did stuff and rituals on people are protesting. They're protesting and hesitating your good news. Your good news means loneliness, and they have to deal with the curses that they tried to stick on you. Now they have to deal with them. They have to deal with them. They're stubborn. So there's saving. You were saved and justice is served. Love was saved and justice is served. So we've got limitless, abundant beings coming together in marriage. They're omniscient. They're coming together. They're multi-talented and very well skilled. And this is the death of that codependent, devilish cycle. They're confined. They're being confined. I'll do one more pass. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. This is huge, man. This is huge. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. They need consolation. Friend. Ace of Pentacles, trusting your inner voice, family, home, friend. These ones who are in poverty, they wish you understood how they feel. It's just wild because they never cared how you feel, and it's just weird that they would have that mindset at all. They're guilty of trying to rob you of your essence, your vitality, through a commitment, using abusive relationship to drain you of your vitality and your spiritual inheritance, your wealth, your love, everything that you had going for you. Somebody in your family wants they're thankful and they want to have a conversation with you. Yeah, this soldier, they want to run away. It's a soldier. It's like, this is so weird. It's like, some time travelers came to this particular realm and this particular phase to wage war against love and light. It's a soldier. They came here and they failed. The limitless abundant beings were able to rise above whatever trap that they had snared them in, and they're moving on. They're moving on with this Six of Swords. They didn't surrender, and they're moving on, and they don't care what anybody thinks about it. They've reached their goals. They're free from this mentally disturbed false person. They're coming into their sudden wealth, which could be their vitality, their energy, their joy, their happiness. Joy and happiness. An abundance of joy and happiness. I remember when I was a young child, I would sometimes laugh so heartily that I would fall on the ground and roll around and with tears streaming from my eyes, holding my stomach, and it would hurt so much and it would be so funny, and I would laugh and people would look at me like I was insane, and I couldn't help it. But, after people started looking at me like I was insane, I stopped because that was weird. But that's how much I had flowing through me. But people's reaction kind of took that out of me. Yeah, this soldier wanted to come and wage war against love and create a slave race. They wanted to come here, wage war against love, the limitless abundant beings who have the light within them, and then dominate them and create a slave race where they would be forever snared and just brutalized and used however they saw fit, whether they wanted to ensnare their essence and whatever in a fleshy body or a AI body. It didn't. That's okay. That it's deep. Thought. Okay, wait a second. Let me just do this right. Not be so sloppy. Cheerfulness in the reverse. They're not happy about this at all. They're really upset. They're stuck with everything they tried to stick on you. And it was horrid. And don't think for 1 minute that they're done trying. Enemy. False person, a mentally disturbed false person who's an enemy. Their goal was to be you. They're in fear. They're being stopped. They have to accept the things they cannot change. You have your light on. You are a shining light, and you are a great wealth, a great fortune. innocent child of God. This false people or false person or false people, this team of people, they are in a tower. They're fighting with each other. They want forgiveness, but there's death. The lovers are here together. So it's like everything's happening at once. It's like they're dying off while the lovers are sparking up. It's wild. Like they're, yeah, coming into the house. The lovers are in the house, man. And because the lovers are in the house now, all these other ones are dying off. It's like because those who are in the house live, and those who are not in the house, what, have cycles of birth and death? I don't know. Whoa. They're in the shadows. They didn't plan well. They ran out of time. This mature man got a message of concern. These lovers are honest. It's an honest reunion. A reunion of the honest people. Oh my gosh. A reunion of the honest people. Those who have integrity. Those who just got the crap kicked out of them because they refused to become what others decided they should be. They clung to their heart song and their seed, and they spoke and wore themselves authentically and transparently, no matter what other people said. And I'll tell you, people are cruel, man. The whole world thinks you should do it differently. The whole world thinks they can do it better. It's true. Maybe not everybody in the whole world. Some people actually have an understanding about authenticity. So they're out of ideas. They don't have any ideas. They don't have any empathy. They're having really bad thoughts about this female. They don't want to mend the connection. They don't have any intention of mending this connection. They are unfocused, impulsive, restless, unpredictable, and they have a disregard for consequences. They're a servant, or they might send a servant to deliver some sort of a gift. So be aware of that. They're in a painful ending. They're false. The gift is no good if it don't take it, man. Don't open that package. Painful ending. It's a fated event. Time is done. Time is finito. Over. They're expecting this scenario, this death scenario. They have no doubt about it. Service. Letter. Letter. They got a letter. So it's time to go have fun. You who are consistent. This scholar needs to go see a doctor. This scholar needs to go see a doctor. They're in melancholy. And this Lord is a haughty foe in sorrow. Could be a widower. And the sweetheart, they're in despair because the sweetheart is getting married. They couldn't stop it. This priest. Oh. On that note, I will go ahead and shut this one down. This is getting big. You know, there's some folks on the World Wide Web who are saying, who have said that this is nearly over, and I believe that it is. And folks are going to their respective star systems, and it's nearly finished. So I'll see you on the next one with a future update. Until then, have a great night.